about 5 to 10 minutes. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. I hope that you guys all are having an amazing day. My name is Ricky. If you guys don't know who it is that I have a little bit over 100K subscribers on YouTube. And the most important part for you to know, or most important fact that you should know about me, is that we have an amazing free networking platform. It's called TechBot Solutions. It's the third link in the description. And if you ever want to surround yourself with like-minded individuals, then that is going to be the group for you. We have a free Facebook group, and then on the top pinned post, we have a free group chat that we would love for you to be a part of if you like working with other like-minded and motivated individuals. But today is not necessarily going to be about the group. It's going to be about one of my biggest days that I want to showcase with you guys. Let me talk to you guys about 3 things first. You should never trade based on other people's opinion. You should never invest in stocks that you don't understand. And you should always have a plan when investing. What does that mean, or what does that consist of? And why is it that I say that all the time? Because I want to make sure that the stocks that I talk about, or the ETFs that I talk about, or the markets that I invest in, are here to expose you to a potential market or to potential opportunity. But it's for you to have the actual understanding of what it is that you're investing in before you actually take action. So understand the market, understand the risk, and then we should be good. Do you guys like this live stream? It's actually going, it's all green and it should be pretty smooth sailing. We just got faster Wi-Fi. I know we hit 100K subscribers and I'm barely getting faster Wi-Fi. It's pretty sad. But let me go ahead and I'm gonna start sharing my screen so you guys can see exactly what it is that I traded today. And you guys could already see it. Wow. Okay. I have not covered my position. This is just a swing trade position that I have going on, and this is for JNUG. You guys can see my profits right here for the day. That's not very important to me. It's important for me. It's the reason that I'm doing all this. But what I wanted to talk about was 3 things. What did I see to identify a potential good swing trade? What did I use as a confirmation, and what is my plan? That's what I want to focus on, because that's what's most relevant for long-term growth. This one stock, if you're going to be watching this video 3 months later, it's not going to be relevant to you. Or even maybe 2 days later, 3 days later, it might not be relevant. But what is relevant is the pattern that I identified, in my opinion. And that's exactly what I'm going to cover today. So I hope that you guys are super pumped. And if you guys haven't done so already, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. And you're going to want to stay tuned until the end of the video, because I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. So this is the 180-day analysis. As you guys can see, I'm a technical trader. I go based off of previous patterns. And I knew that there was a previous support here at $12, and I could have suggested or kind of predicted a potential support at $12. Support levels mean nothing if they're not validated. So as you see, as of Friday, it had a huge dip all the way down to $11.34, and then right before the market closed, it covered to a little bit above $12. I think it was like $12.23. Now, what I saw was the pattern of the support at $12 and the resistance at $20. Do you guys see that margin of profit? So from 12 all the way to 20, what's the potential for profit there? It's about 66%. How often does it cover this? Well, it's covered this once, and it covered it within a month span. Is that something that I'm going to want to cover completely? Realistically, I first see, based on a previous support level, here around $14.50 to $14 for there to be the first resistance. The second one I see to be at around $16, the next one at around $18, and then the next one around $20. So just know that although it does offer a pretty decent margin of profit, right, 66%, that's the goal. But along the way, there's going to be pullbacks as it continues to trend up. And it might not cover the entire, $20 price point. It is a decaying ETF. And if you don't know what that is, then again, stay tuned to the end of the video. What I wanted to cover is a technical pattern. The support here at $20, wait for the validation when it breaks above 13. Then that gives you the confirmation that you could swing trade it. I got in a little bit early because I saw potential for an intraday play. I first got in at around $12.75, and then when it took a dip, I bought more at $12, and then when it started to pick back up, I bought even more. I'm invested personally, so again, full disclosure, I'm invested currently a little bit over $14,000, leading up to why it is that this thing is up 10%, and that's what led to my overall growth. It's all about percentage growth. That's what's most important to me, because someone that's trading with $100 and compared to me trading with a little bit over $10,000, if we focus on percentage growth and you can grow your account consistently, then that's what's important. Because if you take if I make $500 today and then take $1,000 loss tomorrow, the $500 doesn't mean anything because I'm not a consistent trader. Focus on consistent percentage growth, and that's what I think can really promote long-term growth within the overall stock market. So again, I waited for the confirmation. I waited for the bounce. Once I waited for the bounce, I saw the reversal, and then today we got the confirmation that the EMA line is now pointing up, and it's now the candles themselves are now trading they are now above the 180-day EMA. So is this a full-on confirmation that JNUG is going to the moon? No, 100%. This thing can pull back to $10 tomorrow for all someone knows. There is no 100% certainty with anything, and I want you guys to know that. I'm just talking about based on previous patterns, the potential that I see. I see that the potential profit is worth the potential loss. I waited for the confirmation to swing trade it, and now that I got that confirmation, I feel comfortable swing trading it. Does that mean that if it pulls back, I won't cover some of my profits? I might cover some of my profits. Who knows? It depends on what I see intraday. And one of the things that I've been seeing intraday is this pattern. It's been holding between the middle VWAP and the top VWAP. That's VWAP. You can YouTube it and put my name next to it. I've made a video covering what the VWAP indicator is and how it is that I use it. I actually just added a VWAP indicator video in the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library, and that's probably my best breakdown on how I use it to day trade, especially these ETFs. So why do I think that this is so important? Do you guys remember my first red day was supposedly Friday, right? I showcased it as my first red day because I was down that day. I never sold, right? I never cut losses. I bought the dip and I averaged up. With that, a $600 loss where it showed me to be at a loss that day, I turned it to a $300 profit that day. And now leading into today being up over $1,000, that shows the power of how important it is to understand what it is that you're investing in and to have that confidence that you understand the pattern and that you have the confidence that this thing will reverse. Does this mean that every single stock will reverse? Something like DCIX, TOPS, DRYS, super low cap penny stocks that continue to go through numerous reverse stock splits and are continuously trending down big picture? Heck no. That's why it's so important for you to focus on a pattern that works well for you. And that's what I wanted to cover. I identified a pattern. I identified a margin of profit. I waited for some form of a reversal. I did get in a little bit too early. There's no question about that. But I was able to make money off of it because of my understanding of the market and the pattern itself. Does this mean 100% this is going to work every single time? No. But on a consistent basis, I have to this date, if you guys look at the trades that I've shared for the month of January and my trades today, I have not taken one red day. Does that mean I'm not going to, take a red day at all? It means that by no means. I am 100% I'm certain that I'm going to take a red day, probably in the next week or so. I'm certain. I'm really surprised that I haven't taken a red day, and the reason why is I've been doing two things. I've been focusing on stocks and ETFs that are actively trending up. And when I day trade something, I make sure that even intraday, it's trending up above the EMA and above the 180-day EMA. It might mean nothing to you. It might help you out a lot. But everything it is that I've invested in is either it's at a potential point where it's going to reverse and then showing signs of an uptrend. And also my day trades are trending above the 180-day chart, just like the JDST when I was day trading it when it was at a resistance. I identified a 3 to 5% margin, and I was making anywhere from $300 to $500 every single day. Does this mean that 100% if you guys join our group and stuff like that? I don't tell people where to buy. I don't tell people what to trade. I don't tell people where to sell. Nothing like that. I will 100%, even if you join my Learn, Plan, Profit group, which is the paid course, you're paying for the content that I provide you that's easy to learn, and it gets straight to the point. And also, you get to work with me on a daily basis. I 100% will never tell anyone where to buy and where to sell. Why? Because I'm not here to feed people what to trade or how to make money. If I can teach people, the reason that I do the daily voice chats is because I want people to understand how important it is to have their own eye for value. If you're someone that really wants to do this on a consistent basis and not be fed, then I would encourage you to click the first link, because I can promise you that speaking to me on a daily basis and with our overall community of the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library, you will be learning something new. You guys can skim kind of like the landing page and stuff like that, and the value that we provide, not only for the number of members that are there right now, but the overall group growth. I would be so surprised if people wouldn't just it's the environment and the communication that we have every single day. You don't just talk to me over text. You get to speak to me every single day. So it's a group chat that we have. And I'm just so proud of the overall group, because I want to give you a shout out. there's so many people within our group that are doing very well, but one of our top traders for today, he's up a little bit over $1,000. If you guys don't follow him on Instagram, his name is Matt. I shout him out all the time. My link is down below. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys can follow me and I'll shout him out today. He's up over $1,000 on his position, and he bought at a much better position than I did on JNUG. And it's because he was patient. He has his own eye for value, and we have another trader that made $24,000, I think, 2 weeks ago on one trade. Something that I would have never traded because it's not my niche, but it's because of something he learned within our Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library with discipline and consistency that assisted him on that trade. And that's all that I encourage you guys to do. Even our free group, if you guys just want to get started and have time to watch we have a couple hundred videos that you can watch on YouTube. It just doesn't get straight to the point. But overall, there's so much information out there. There's no reason that if you're someone that's interested in learning how to invest in the stock market, that you can't actually get started. Does that mean that you have to have money? No, open a free simulation trading account. No risk, literally no risk. If you're underage, have your parents open you a custodial account. It takes one extra step. There is no reason that none of you that are interested and motivated to make money in the stock market, there should be no monetary risk when getting started if you start with a simulation trading account. There is no reason. So that is it. That's the easiest way that I can put it. There's no reason if you're motivated to get started, then yeah. But that is really just it. So the last thing that I wanted to say is if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, I would encourage you to watch from the 4-minute mark to the maybe 6-minute mark. I showcase the new website that we just are about to launch today for the private group of the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library. And it's going to be 100% for free. We're first going to launch it for the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library and then make it public for everyone. I'm super pumped. It's going to launch today. I have to get in contact with Mackenzie, but it's been a busy morning. And also, I think I'm buying a new supercar in California today or tomorrow. Stay up to date. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys will know everything that I'm doing. But I'm super pumped. So we have a couple people asking a couple of different questions about different stocks. I know one of the questions was about Gush. Gush hit a resistance at around 2120. And one of the things that we actually covered this one in the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library, was the pattern that it was showing. So Gush is one that's actively trending up and showing signs of a potential reversal. Let me actually just cover these real quick. So it's Gush. Tesla started to push back up again. So Tesla was one that keep a close eye on this EMA line though. It's still trending below the EMA. JNUG is actively trending up. We have, where is it? ESV, if I'm not mistaken, when we checked it last time. ESV showing signs of a reversal. Again, I'm just talking about stocks that we've covered that I've seen value in. Doesn't mean any stock suggestion whatsoever. DYAS was still actively trending up. It's really consolidating though, so be careful on that one. And then DSLV, was it this one? DSLV actually pulling back, so it would be, oh yeah, USLV, which is the inverse. USLV is starting to show signs of a reversal, so we called this one out when it was at like $10, which I think that was pretty solid. And then the last one has to be, what is it? USLV. Oh, there it is. NUGT. Showing signs of a reversal. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's really just it. So I hope that this video sheds some light on how important it is to become a consistent, profitable trader. You need to work on yourself and building your eye for value. So it's not about trading the best stocks or what everyone else is talking about trading. We have Robinhood Harley right there. If you guys haven't subscribed to him already, he's one of the top featured channels within our YouTube channel. His video is going to go live today. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. But yeah, that's really just it. I just wanted to showcase. I showed you guys my trade. I showed you guys my profits. I showed you guys the pattern that I looked at or saw, and that's it. So I hope that this video helped you guys out. If you guys can do me the biggest favor, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. And Dennis, is that Denise? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so we broke that one down today, and I really like the pattern on that one. There's a couple other ones that we broke down, but those are the ones that were called out within the Learn, Plan, Profit group. So all I wanted to talk to you guys about was, if you haven't done so already, you guys can join our free group. And also, if you're really interested in taking your trading to the next level and really like the way that I break things down and really think that you guys can take, you really want to take on trading, I would encourage you to just invest 1 minute of your life and click that first link in the description. I would love to work with you on a daily basis and speak to each and every single one of you. Just let me know. I also tune into the free TechBit Solutions chat from time to time. It's just, we do this every single day in the Learn, Find, Profit chat. So Hugo is asking, what car am I getting? Hugo, then it won't be a surprise. We have to let it be a surprise. Okay, Google.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can reconnect to Wi-Fi from your Google Home app under Devices, then Setup.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, do a vid about on-off rep. I like that. So the next video will be going live at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. I'm pretty sure that's going to be based on a flip that we did for. You guys will see. Just stay tuned till 5:30. Phil, when it comes down to buying and reselling cars, which is something that we do actively, click the second link in the description. What's it called? Phil bought a lifted truck. It was a Ford F-150 for $800 and sold it 2 days later for $2,000 without having to do any work on the truck. So we'll talk about that story and stuff like that. For those that are part of Flipping Wheels, then you guys will know that. So yeah, I have to connect my Google Home to the new Wi-Fi. So thank you guys again so much for your time. I hope you guys all have a beautiful Monday. Continue working hard. Continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives you in your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.